If you'd like to keep the spirit of the holiday season alive a bit longer, I have an idea for you. Celebrate the first days of the new year the way they do in Vienna, with music and dancing. It's officially ball season in Vienna, and we have a slice of it right here in Atlanta, with the stunning exhibit of treasures from the Habsburg collection at the High Museum, now entering its last 2 weeks, and Viennese music sure to set your feet moving on our Atlanta Symphony concerts this weekend, led by guest conductor Ludovic Morlot. I'm standing in front of an imperial sleigh at the High Museum exhibit. Like so many other items in this collection, it's a near-ideal visual metaphor for all things Viennese. It's over the top, fanciful, beautiful, and nostalgic. If there's a quintessential soundtrack for your image of Vienna, it's surely the music of Johann Strauss Jr., the Waltz King. The Overture to his operetta masterpiece, Die Fledermaus, opens the concert, and Wiener Blut, one of his most beloved waltzes, is on the program as well. As a matter of fact, this waltz was written for the Habsburgs. In 1873, Emperor Franz Josef's daughter, Gisela Louise Maria, married Prince Leopold of Bavaria, and Strauss wrote this waltz to be performed with the Vienna Philharmonic as part of the wedding festivities. Vienna attracted talented men and women from all over the empire. The family of Erich Korngold was no exception. Born in Moravia in 1897, Korngold was a child prodigy, as celebrated in Vienna in his youth nearly as much as Mozart. We Americans know Korngold as the father of lush symphonic scores for the movies. Along with Max Steiner and Alfred Newman, he virtually invented the genre. Korngold was the first composer to win an Academy Award outright, but he never lost his love for the concert hall. And towards the end of his life, he wrote an homage to Johann Strauss Jr., which combines waltzes and polkas in a delicious tone poem called Straussiana. It's one of 2 works by Korngold on this concert, the other being music from his last film score, a cello concerto written originally for the Bette Davis film Deception. Our principal cellist, Christopher Rex, is the soloist. The second half of our concerts is devoted to a single work, the Symphony No. 3 by Johannes Brahms. Though born in Hamburg, Brahms moved to Vienna as a young man, and forever after it was his home. He became more Viennese than the natives, and bestowed on them all his mature creative genius. We offer the Symphony No. 3, Brahms' own version of a pastoral symphony. Written in the summer of 1883, it is Brahms at the absolute zenith of his powers. These performances also begin our traversal of all 4 Brahms symphonies this season, in addition to the 3 solo concertos. Brahms was the favorite symphonic composer of our former music director Robert Shaw, whose centenary we're celebrating this season, so the tie-in is doubly delightful. Is the Symphony No. 3 by Brahms particularly Viennese? Does it have that sense of a time imagined, or a time long since past? I'll let you decide for yourself. But for me, it contains my all-time favorite movement in any of the Brahms symphonies. It's the 3rd movement. Now, often the 2nd and 3rd movements of a classical or romantic symphony are a contrast in mood, one of them slow and songful, the other quick and lively. Here, in the Symphony No. 3, Brahms creates a 2nd movement of great, restful songfulness. But the 3rd movement is a surprise. It is typical, in one sense. There is an outer section that's repeated at the end and a middle section in a contrasting mood. But this 3rd movement is a wistful serenade, full of longing, off-kilter phrases, and one of the most beautiful horn solos in all of symphonic music. For me, it is genuinely Viennese, calling forth all sorts of recollections of happy times in the past, or happy times that existed only in your imagination. The Vienna the Viennese loved and love may be part fiction and part ostentatious display. But at the heart of it all is the fact that this empire, itself long since vanished, has given us imperishable artistic masterworks that inspire us to this day. I hope to see you this weekend at the High and in Symphony Hall.